Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm making a pot pie today for dinner, and I was looking for peas and carrots frozen in a bag, and I came upon these at the very bottom of the deep freeze. No idea how long they've been frozen down there, but they look worse for the wear to me. A little dried out, maybe, a little icy, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to cook them up anyway. There goes my oven, it's ready. I'm going to put these, instead of on a cookie sheet, I'm going to put them in mini muffin pans, and I'm going to top them with these Hershey Kisses. So like a Reese's Cup cookie. How's that sound? Well, I'll tell you how it works, if it works. See, it was serendipitous. There were 24 blobs of cookie dough, peanut butter cookie dough, and 24 little mini cups. So that's that. Now I'll go on with these and top them. This says this is the actual size. They're mini Kisses unwrapped, and they're made for baking, so I hope it works out. So here they are, and I have been taking them, some of them anyway, and kind of pushing them down. I'm thinking if they're pushed into the dough, they might not just drip down to the bottom, but if they do, they'll be pretty upside down too, right? And sideways. So we'll just see how it works out. Like I said, I've never tried. The oven just beeped 350 degrees. Let me see what it says for minutes cooking. It says ungreased, so this will be fine to use, and it says 10 to 14 minutes, so I will check it at 10 minutes and we'll see what we have. Ungreased, store-bought peanut butter dough, and these needed to be I've had them for 2 Christmases, so I'm sure they're expired. Eat it anyway, it won't kill you. I did add something. Instead of pushing down just a little bit, according to directions, and like with most peanut butter cookies, you crisscross with a fork. I went ahead and pushed them down quite a bit so they get that head start, I hope, and if anything melts, it'll be even better. I mean, it will melt, but wherever it hits melted will be maybe better even. Okay, now they go in the oven. 10 minutes, check. These are out. They went about 13 minutes. These Hershey Kiss chocolate chips don't seem to get soft. I was going to smear them around. Next time I think I would use a chocolate bar piece. Just saying. Anyway, they collapsed, so that I think that means it's going to be a chewy peanut butter cup cookie. So there's that. It was easy. It took no time at all. So, I mean, the longest time is obviously the cooking. I'll pop them out, plate them, assuming they pop out, and show you the end result. That's that. So here they are. I think, they're not beautiful, but they're good enough for little kids, and they're certainly good enough for something that I found at the bottom of the deep freeze and didn't even know I had. So if I had it to do over again, I would not use the Hershey Kisses made for baking. I would use a little square of an actual Hershey candy bar. Those would have melted better and made a solid chocolate like I was hoping for. But they're fine, and the kids will eat them, and they're just, easy picking, since I didn't even know I was going to make them, and it took me no time at all. Now I will get busy with other things. So here are the ingredients for my leftover Thanksgiving turkey pot pie. And it's definitely shortcuts. So first of all, I got a Kroger brand, way in the back. Let me see if I can lift it up. A Kroger brand 2-crust pie crust. Saddest thing you ever wanted to see. Thing cracked up while I was putting it in, so I molded it back together. It's the bottom. Hopefully the top works better. Anyway, so that goes in first. And here are the playas. We have frozen sweet peas. They're pretty much thawed out. I steamed up some fresh carrots because I didn't have any frozen carrots. Some dark meat, some white meat. So this is the last of the gravy from Thanksgiving, and some cream of celery. Typically, I put celery or celery salt in this, and I use cream of chicken. I'm out of cream of chicken. This cream of celery expires, or Best Buy, this month, so I got that out of the pantry. And by the looks of it, I'd say that this was used at the last minute too. I also didn't say I used canned potatoes, and these were this brand. What I did was I drained them and then I put them on a paper towel to try to soak up some of the moisture. And here are the spices that I'll use. Put this, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, some black pepper, some salt, and some parsley. I'll mix these all together in this bowl and pour them into the bottom pie crust. Put in all of the added, the meat and the veggies and all that, and then put the top on it and bake it like a pie. It's a super easy, super popular here dinner. I put just a little bit of milk in the cream of celery and the gravy to give it some fat content more. And I'm also going to, I think at the end, put some thickener on top so that it does become more like a pie and less like veggies and gravy in a shell. That's how I usually do it anyway. So we'll see. There's the seasonings. There's the parsley, black pepper, and we like a lot of black pepper and stuff. And then this is, what is it? I'm going to say that's the garlic, onion powder, and salt. And that's it for seasonings. Now I've added the chicken, half white meat, half dark meat, just the leftover, and I cubed it up a little, bite size, I mean. Now I have mixed the turkey. I keep calling it chicken because I usually make a chicken pot pie, with leftover chicken, but turkey for leftover Thanksgiving. I had this all mixed up together because I didn't want to beat up and damage any of these vegetables because they're kind of, they're done already, so they might mushy, and so in they go. Veggies are on top, sweet peas, carrots, and canned potatoes, because that's what I had. Now I want to say I got rid of the fork and I went to a spoon because I'm going to gently fold these in so it doesn't damage them as much as it could with a fork maybe. And then I'm going to pour it into the pie pan. My oven is preheating to 375. So I'm going to I already put 1 spoonful, just a regular dinner spoon, of cornstarch in here. And then I'm going to put some bone broth, whisk it together, and add it to this, gently stirred in, so that it will be a little bit thicker. It won't just fall out of the crust. Sometimes you don't have to do this, like if you're out of things. So really don't worry about it. Let the pot pie, cool down quite a bit before you cut it, and a lot of times it'll just hold together on its own. I ended up using 2 ladles like that of the bone broth. You could use any broth or water or whatever you want to use. So here I'm just going to pour it all in here, and it's not that much, and stir it in. It's in. I don't trust this crust, this top one either yet. So what I'm going to do is foil line a cookie sheet and put the whole thing on top of that. And we'll see if I get no mess at the bottom of the stove and smoke alarms going off from the, leakage. Oh, I got so lucky. Is it going to focus? There. I got very, very lucky with the top crust. It was only cracked, I guess right there. Yeah. The bottom one was a mess. It was a jigsaw puzzle I put together on the bottom. So if you got one like that, and you looked at them and notice it, bottom goes down first. I am just going around, poking, pinching, and trying to push down so that the 2 crusts can connect, and it won't, make a vent for the steam to push out the innards of the juices and stuff. My review on these Kroger crusts is not a good one. I will try to remember never to do this again. The Pillsbury prepared pie crust or your own would be superior, but the Pillsbury frozen pie crusts are the best if you're going to go that route. So I poked a bunch of holes and I pinched it together best I could down here. Going to get that cookie sheet and foil. Okay, I have an edge cover for the pie. Got it at a garage sale or tag sale or something last summer for $1. Love it. They had 4. Wish I'd gotten them all. Egg white. I'm putting egg white all over this before it goes in the oven. And that's all. Oh, I sprayed the underside of my crust coverer so that it doesn't stick to it. It hasn't so far with fruit pies, but let's see, with meat it might. Done and going in the oven. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put her in. And I'm going to put it in for 25 minutes. And I'm going to check it then to see how it looks. Look what I forgot. And I always forget and have to go back and do. Please don't stick to my pie. I baked it for 25 minutes on 350 and it's not browning. So I kicked it up to 425 and I'll check it again in, 12 minutes. And she's out. So I gave the last 15 minutes at 425 like I said, and it browned it right up. We do have some leakage here, but that's okay. It happens. And I'm going to wait until this cools down significantly before I cut it and show you a slice. That'll be maybe my thumbnail. I don't know. You'll see it either at the end of this video or the beginning. Thank you for watching. I hope if you liked what you saw, you'll consider subscribing. I love to meet new people. Make a comment and give a thumbs up. Bye, everybody. Okay, I'm going to cut the first slice. I think it looks fabulous, and it's cooled for, 45 minutes, I bet. I'm just going to go in and get that first slice out of there. It's nice and flaky, which it didn't look like it was going to be. I had my doubts about this crust, but the top looks okay, so hopefully it tastes good. Oh, don't fall apart on me. I've had worse. Let me show you the inside here. And then here's the actual, let me get this out first. Left part of your pie back behind. There we go. So it's not too soupy, and I'm going to have a piece of this too, and I think it's delicious looking. So if you watch this far, I hope that you consider subscribing, because I always like new subscribers, and make a comment or a thumbs up too. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.